So just a few days after making the last video, talking about me getting this car, 4 days to be precise, I actually had a small accident in it. Yeah. So I was reversing into a parking space, on a roadside parking space. So I lined up with the car in front, parallel as you do, indicated left to pull in, and started to reverse. And somebody came from the other side of the road, the other direction, and went behind me and tried to drive into the space as I was reversing into it. So I hit him. So as you can imagine, I'm pretty upset about that. The last time I had an accident in a car was in 1998. So anyway, basically I hit the back of the car. So my bumper on the driver's side has been damaged. It's very minor damage. But it's still frustrating, especially when I just got the car and I was still excited about having it and driving it and everything. I still am, of course. It did put a dampener on it for a couple of days, but I'm out now taking the car to Road and Race in Manchester to get it repaired. So they appraised the car and they said that they need to replace the rear bumper. It's minor damage. The Road and Race appraised it nonetheless. Said, yeah, we're going to replace that bumper. I am taking the opportunity to make a small modification to the car. So the first modification to the car, I ordered a GTS rear diffuser, which fits right into the bumper. So basically, the bumper on the GTS and the Boxster S is the same, except for the diffuser. Now, I ordered it from Porsche Wilmslow. The parts guys there are awesome. They shipped it to Road and Race for me. They have deliveries there because Road and Race are actually an authorized repairer for Porsche. And so if I took my car to Porsche Wilmslow and said, I've had a crash, I want it fixed, or I want a bumper replaced or something, they'll send it to Road and Race anyway. Okay, as you can see here, very small amount of damage. There's a chunk out here. That's probably the worst part of it. And then there's a scratch here. It's very hard to film the bumper, and also there's a crease. There's a scratch down here and a crease here. Oh, you can't see that. So there's a scratch down here and a crease here, and I think that's why. Well, I think all of this means that they can't replace it, or they're not willing to replace it. Yeah. So they're not willing to repair it, and they want to replace it. Have a quick look, see what else is here. Over here, there's a 987 Boxster. Ooh, nice bit of damage on the side there. Oh, a whole scraper all the way down the side, look at that. 911 Turbo, Gen 2. Is that Turbo S? No, it's not. Okay, it's a PDK, is it PDK? It's a PDK Turbo with centre locks. So, there you go. Some front damage. And there's an old 964 over there. Rear damage, that looks like it. And then there's a lot of other random stuff. They do a lot of SUVs here, I've noticed. Whenever I'm here, there's always a ton of SUVs. I love this GT3 RS, Lego GT3 RS. I'm going to get one of these. You can't really, when I show footage of it on its own, you don't really comprehend the size of this thing. It's huge. This is a model of the car that they restored a couple of years ago. There's a video on my channel which was made by Porsche. I'll put a link to it so you can watch it. This is a copy of, or this is a model of that car that they restored, which is pretty cool. All right, so that's it. The car's in Road and Race, and they've actually given me an SUV, an MG SUV, and then I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. So yeah, like I'm leaving Friday morning at 6 a.m. It's Wednesday today. Pick the car up tomorrow. Leaving Friday 6 a.m. Heading down to Monaco. So that's going to be interesting. All right, so another day and another trip back to Road and Race. So I feel like I live there at the moment. But you know, so be it. One thing they did do is they called me last night and told me that There was a piece missing from the GTS diffuser that I'd bought from Porsche Wilmslow. The piece in the middle that goes around the exhaust apparently is a separate piece. It's actually 3 pieces, the diffuser, which I didn't know. And that piece was missing. It's different on the standard car, so they had to, but luckily they had one in stock. Also, they've ordered us a new tyre. I think I mentioned it before. They're going to fit a new tyre because I had a puncture. I had a nail stuck in one of them. I was going to get it repaired, but they advised against it on being a boxster. So that's also getting done. So yeah, so let's go and pick it up and let's see how it looks. All right, so I'm back at Road and Race. There's some new cars in. New Boxster 718 Boxster with a big dent in the front. It's got a bumper missing, I think. It's interesting. Yep, bumper's off. What else we got? Quite a few Boxsters actually. White Boxster over there, another Boxster here. Anyway, I just saw my car, it's outside. It looks like it's finished, so let's go and have a look. Alright, so yeah, it's all done. The car's been cleaned as well. And I don't know whether you can see it, it comes across on the camera, but I think it looks really nice. It's a simple modification. It's a standard bumper. The bumper's the same on the GTS and on the S. It's just obviously the plastic. And this piece around the exhaust that's changed. That piece around the exhaust here, £100. Yeah, so £300 for the whole thing. So I just thought it'd be crazy to have a new bumper fitted and to not get it done at the same time. The colour matches perfectly. So I'm pretty happy.